Hey friends, the Global Azure Bootcamp is a community-led, one-day event that takes place each year for learning about Azure.
Oh, cool.
Best of all, it's free. And with hundreds of locations around the world, chances are that you probably live near one. This year's bootcamp is coming up on Saturday, April 27th, and Magnus is here to tell us about...
Wait. April 27th. What does it mean? I mean, April 26th until April 29th, it's Ludum Dare. I have to take part. Yeah, and this is exactly what I did. I took part in the Azure Bootcamp, and directly after that I got around 10 hours to create a whole game. But I did it, let's go into it. This is a post-jam video, so obviously the jam is over. But the theme was Life is Currency. I think I didn't vote it for the theme. Who came up with this? It's completely ridiculous. But yeah, I had to make my thoughts. And there's always one kind of game I wanted to make, and it's some kind of a shooter. I think it's perfect for mobile, even though I didn't port it to mobile yet. But it's some kind of a game where you tap on birds. I will show it to you. Here it is. It's published on itch.io. So I will put you a link down in the description, and I will put you also a link down in the description to the source code. It's hosted on GitHub. So here we are. Your life is your currency. You can set it on several things like bombs, fast reload, more shells, and so on. I'll take this setup and let's go. So basically it's very simple. You just click on birds. Okay, where it is? There, and there, and there. Perfect. Level up. And the bob is good. You can just hit space, and then every bird on the screen will just die. Okay, let's start how it has come to this. As always, I started with the models. I don't know why I start with the models always, but I think if you have the models, you always have a good basement of assets that you can use to build the environment. And this is what I did. I just placed some random trees around and let the grass grow on the ground, and then place the first bird. Yeah, and the bird has a very basic animation. For example, he just flies, and this is the only animation the bird has, because the dye effect will be created by particles. So I set up my light white render pipeline, added some fog, because I nearly forget about the fog. I never used it in Unity, I used it a lot in other game engines. But it created a good mood to have some kind of a green fog. So, and after all that, I got my first prototype done. I wasted a lot of time in creating the particle effect. I mean, it was just a basic blood texture that was spreading out with a sub-emitter, and I used the default particle in the sub-emitter. It's just a basic default wet particle. This was very simple and very easy to set up, but then there was something in my mind that I wanted to have some parts of the bird spreading out, and I tried to use the particle emitter with a mesh, but the mesh didn't show up. No matter what I did anything wrong, I don't know what. But after some time I just created a basic script that spawns these particles and lets them fly, and let the physics engine do the rest for me. Now that I got my first prototype done, it's time to check the Ludum Dare page and see what reactions I got to my posts. So the first one is just a post where I say, okay, should I even start? It seems too late. And this is me creating the GitHub project. And the reaction was, yeah, just do it. You can still do it. And somebody just posted this GIF. Do it. I think it's funny. So as you already know, I just started and continued my game. So after that I created the menu, and after the menu it was just creating all the UI elements and the effects, the bomb logic and so on, and after a while I was done. Yeah, and that's it. You just click what you want to have and start the game. And here we go, this is the finished result. You can play this game now on itch.io, and you can find the source to the game in the GitHub repository. If you have any question on how I did some mechanics here in the game, just ask it in the comments and I can make a video about it and explain everything. So, that's it. Bye.
Subscribe to my channel to get more straight to the point tutorials.